Oh, look at that. In all your lives, that's the first time I've seen you praying. Who would have thought? Who am I? I'm a god. The god of all gods, to be exact. But you already know that. You should, at least. Or you would have, if you weren't so stubborn. I mean that you would have been living an incredible eternity by my side if you didn't act like such a foolish human. It's been hundreds of years since we last talked, and you still get on my nerves so easily. Of course you don't understand what's happening. I erased your memories of our encounters. After all, I wanted you to suffer for years and years without knowing the reason why. And it worked. Here you are, sad and miserable, and still beautiful. Just like the first time I saw you. Yes, of course we know each other. You are my first and last love, and the one that broke my heart. More than once, I should add. Look at me. You prayed for a solution, and I came. I'm the one that caused all this, and I'm the one that can fix it. But it won't be that easy. I am still very sad about what happened. If you apologize and beg for mercy, I might have some pity on you. You don't need to know what happened. Just know that it wronged me and that you should be very sorry for angering a god. It's my duty, as a deity, to punish a sinner. I just did what I had to do. It was for a greater good. For my greater good, of course. Yes, if you apologize to me, I'll stop making your lives miserable. No more punishment. That's a promise. I understand why you're distrustful of me. That's what happens when you're backstabbed over and over again across multiple lives by everyone. Another one of your punishments, obviously. But a promise made by a god is right and absolute. I cannot go back. So, you can trust me on this. You will apologize? Really? Oh, well that was easy. Maybe I should have come to you decades ago. Anyway, go on. Your god is waiting. Apologize, you annoyingly beautiful mortal. Sorry. That's it. A simple and boring sorry. You're not even trying to sound regretful. I know you don't remember what you did, but you can be sure that it was horrible, tragic, unforgivable. And even though what you did was terrible, I'm still willing to forgive you. So try to at least sound sincere. You are still so annoying. All this time and you're the same person I met in your first life. Not even centuries of suffering changed you. No, I can't tell you what you did. 'Cause I don't want to. Yes, I'm being petty, and you deserve it. And I can see that you're still foolishly brave, seeing how you're calling me petty. How dare you? Well, you're right. It would be hard to sound sincere if you don't remember what you did. But if I tell you, you will need to ask for forgiveness and sound completely honest. Do you understand? Good. So, your sin was... Oh, I can't even say it. That's how terrible and evil it was. I'm calm, believe me. You would know if I was mad. I'm just trying to find my words. What happened is still a very hard topic for me to deal with. And now that I'm finally seeing you again, after so much time, things are kind of overwhelming. A god can be overwhelmed too. Stop judging my pain. Yes, of course, that what you did was that bad. It was the most cruel thing someone could have ever done. No, you didn't kill a lot of people. No, you also didn't cause a war. Of course you didn't sacrifice children to the devil. You're as creative as ever, huh? Well, I think I'm finally ready to tell you. Just don't be too shocked, alright? You don't remember what you did, so I'm sure you're going to be very surprised when I tell you. Okay, here it goes. You rejected my love confession. Twice. Oh wow. Are you so surprised that you can only stare at me and don't even know what to say? I knew you'd be shocked. At the time, I was too. And even nowadays, when I remember that time, I still get shocked. What do you mean, that's it? That's a big deal, you know. You rejected me. The god of all gods. Not once, but twice. Two. Dos. Double. That's a completely crazy thing to do. Yes, you rejected me the first time, and I understood, since I was in my human form. It was a very handsome human man, but a human nonetheless. So full of flaws, as humans tend to have. But then I appeared before you again, this time in my perfect and glorious true form, and you rejected me again, in my God form. That's outrageous, unacceptable, ridiculous. How dare a mere human reject a god? That's never happened before. You're the only one who was stupid enough to do such a thing. So what if you probably didn't love me back? That's no excuse. I loved you back then. I still love you. And that's all that matters. Yes, I still love you and want you, even if you don't deserve it. I'm really too good for this cruel world. Ha! Just because I love you doesn't mean that I would tolerate your insolence without doing anything. All the other gods were aware that you rejected me, so I had to punish you to show them and everyone else that I am not to be messed with. Exactly. All the times you were tortured, betrayed, accused and hurt in your previous lives, all these things were part of the punishment for not loving me back. And you might think I'm cruel, but I was really hurt when you didn't want anything to do with me. You crushed my pride and stepped on my heart. All I wanted was to love you and get to know you and be happy with you. But you never gave me a chance, not even once. You didn't even try to like me. Oh, you really did apologize. And it even sounded sincere. So do you really regret rejecting me? I see. You regret hurting me and not giving us a try, but you don't regret turning down someone you had no feelings for. I can accept that. Yes, I accept your apology. And if I wasn't a god, maybe I would apologize for tormenting you for multiple lives. Maybe. Anyway, I will leave you alone now. You're free. Yes. No more punishments. It's over. So, I do want to ask you something before going away. Do you want to go drink a coffee with me sometime? I know you like coffee. You've liked it for centuries now, so I thought maybe we could go and drink some. And talk. You know? Just to catch up. I mean, I know what you've been up to, because I'm omniscient and all, but you don't know how I've been. Things in the divine world have been crazy. I have a lot of gossip to tell you. I know you like your gossip too. Don't deny it, I've literally known you for eternity. What? No, I won't get mad again if you say no. You shouldn't hold grudges, that's bad. Yes, I held grudges against you, but I can, because I'm a god, and I can do what I want. Anyway, are you going out for coffee or not? Great. Good answer. It's beautiful when mortals learn from their past mistakes. I'll give you some space now, darling. I'll see you tomorrow for our date. I'll even bring you some flowers. Your favourites, of course. I'm such a gentleman, aren't I? You're gonna love me soon, I'm sure. Oh, and before I go, I need to ask you one more thing. Just a very simple question, really. Gold or silver for our engagement rings, love?